from this angle.
Actually, it's not that great from this angle. Oh, come on, it's
Scottish people.
No, it's not. Listen, you're taking the Doctor this year, Stephen. Let me ask you. You're going to places, and even in the last season, you went to places that he's never been in the 50 years. What?
Thank you.
Thank you, Sons of Energy fans. It's Biker's Doctor Who crossover group. It's a small but very powerful group of people. So you've taken the Doctor, Stephen, to places that he hasn't been before, notably lost the sense of grief that came in on the last season, which I was not prepared for. I got a little teary when I watched it again, right there.
Well, Amy and Rory?
Yeah.
Yeah. They died in their 80s. How much more merciful could I be?
Yeah.
I mean, if serial killers did that, it would be less bad, wouldn't it?
Yes.
What about 90? I'm gonna live through natural causes in 40 odd years.
But people were very upset with you, though. Did you feel when you took over the job that you had the great sense of responsibility, because you're not old enough to have worked on it for the entire 50 years, of course?
Darling. Well, I was 2 when it started, so it would have been a surprise choice, but I would have certainly been up for it. Yeah, well, I mean, you feel responsibility, of course you do, but no, you don't. You just feel unbelievably excited.
Yeah.
What's the point in feeling afraid or responsible? You're thinking, I get to do Doctor Who, even if I do it badly. That's cool. It's extraordinary. No, it's been the thrill and the trip of a lifetime. I absolutely adore it. I still adore it to this day. I'm still a fan of it, even though it wrecks every day of my year. Yeah. I just adore it.
What about and going to the origins of if I can throw it to you three at the end there, the making of you, Stephen, of course, involved in this as well, but the story of the origins of the show, how did that come about?
Well, it's a story we all, really, anyone who's been in front of Doctor Who, all grew up with. It's sort of like our mother's milk, really, like bedtime reading. The story of how...
By the time I was reading, I was off my mother's milk. I agree.
Speak for yourself.
All right.
Really, a very unlikely group of people came together through a series of happy accidents to create a show we're still celebrating and loving today. So really, it's a story I particularly wanted to tell for ages, and it all came together for this anniversary with David brilliantly playing the first Doctor, William Hartnell.
Were you a fan of the show before, David?
Yes, well, Mark remembers John Persley, the first Doctor. I'm a few weeks older than him, so I remember Hartnell. And it was just every Saturday evening, that's what you did, you know.
Absolutely.
And I wasn't in my teens, I was like 20, so, you know, it was, the pub had to wait.
And I imagine it's been a rather difficult Comic-Con for you, because in your Game of Thrones capacity, a lot of people hate you in San Diego.
Well, for some reason, the wedding invitations have dried up.
Let's see if we can take a quick look for a trailer for an adventure in time and space. Let's take a look at that now.